What's up guys, my name is Joe and we are back with another episode of British Guy Reacts, and we're back with another USA reaction. Today we're going to be looking at the 25 best national parks in the USA. This has been a heavily requested video, so we are going to check it out. This was the most viewed and looking like the best quality video I could find. It is however 30 minutes long, so we are going to split this into two parts. For those of you that have seen some of my previous videos, you guys know that I do love to go on a hike. I love to be out in nature, and I'm excited to learn about some of USA's best national parks. So we're going to get straight into this. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. We're starting with number 25, so we are working our way backwards.
Number 25, Big Bend.
Big Bend. So you're taking our most famous landmark, Big Bend, and just putting a D on the end. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing.
Aptly named Big Bend National
Looks
Park in Texas is so called because it's set in a dramatic meander of the Rio.
This looks sick. This already looks cool. Number 25, National Park. We go kayaking through the Big Bend. I like this.
Rio Grande. On one side of the river is Texas, USA, and on the other side is Mexico. Almost the same size as Rhode Island, Big Bend is known for its diversity and has loads to discover on its many trails. The Chisos Basin is the most popular area in the park and features mountain views, but the Chihuahuan Desert, home to real-life roadrunners and coyotes,
The Chihuahuan Desert, did that say?
is really the place to escape into nature.
It's beautiful. Big Bend. Yeah, that looks sick. I'm all for a bit of quad biking, ATVs, anything like that. So this is between Texas and Mexico. Big Bend. I've never heard of this before, but it looks really cool. Okay. Number 24. I'm just going to check. Yeah, we are in HD.
24. Saguaro.
Saguaro with a silent G in there. If I looked at this, I'd definitely say Saguaro.
Saguaro is home to the classic Southwest American cactus. Their iconic shapes of the park's namesake stand tall in this deserted area in Arizona. Divided into east and west portions, the two halves of the park are separated by the city of Tucson. Both portions of the national park offer an abundance of trails amid its desert landscapes. The Rincon Mountain District is the larger eastern portion of the park and serves up adventurous horseback rides and camping opportunities. In the west, the Tucson Mountain District is spectacular and is well worth the effort.
Cactus are so cool, aren't they? They're so unique for plants. My girlfriend loves them. She has loads of the... Obviously nothing this size, just the little ones. But they are very unique plants. I'm not sure the desert biome is like my favourite. If I was to choose, I much prefer greenery. But I can still appreciate the beauty of it. It's just a harsh environment, isn't it? Hot. The plants are spiky. No water. Rocky.
Number 23,
This is more.
Shenandoah.
If you showed me this picture and asked me what country this was in, I would not say America. I'd be saying something like Switzerland, even maybe England. Well, it's very European, this. Beautiful.
A breathtaking national park, Shenandoah is full of an abundance of wildflowers in summer. In autumn, however, the trees burst into brilliant oranges and reds for some prime fall foliage. Situated 75 miles from Washington, D.C., there are lengthy hiking trails to discover in this national park. In fact, part of these trails make up around 100 miles of the Appalachian Trail. Hiking is certainly the order of the day here. The climb up the peak of Old Rag Mountain, for example, is strenuous, but worth scrambling for the views. For those less interested in hiking, the Skyline Drive means stunning vistas from the comfort of your car.
These like cabins are straight out of a horror movie, aren't they? No one would ever trust that. From the amount of horror movies out there, cabin in the woods.
Drive means stunning vistas.
Stay clear,
from the
no
comfort
chance.
of your
You won't
car.
catch me in there. This was nice. You never know if stuff's edited though, that's my problem with
Number
these videos.
22, Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde.
Mesa
Not heard of that
Verde is
either.
the perfect spot for adventures among nature
What
and
is
to
this?
understand more about mysterious centuries-old cultures.
I was gonna say they look like ruins, don't they?
This is the site where ancient Puebloans once lived in their cliff dwellings. Where they went or why they left, nobody knows, but their houses built in precarious places can be seen to this day. Because of the important history, walking off-trail is forbidden, as is entering the ancient dwellings without a ranger. Take the Mesa Top Road circuit that loops around 10 of the excavated pueblos, and you'll be able to discover more about these fascinating old dwellings.
I've never heard of this. This looks insanely cool though. I do love a bit of history as well, you know. It's just fascinating, especially this stuff with the ancient civilizations. There's a show on Netflix at the moment, Ancient Apocalypse, that I'm watching, which is really interesting. It goes through all the ancient civilizations and the types of buildings they build, showing how like ahead of the time they were, and were they like a really civilized ancient civilization that we just don't know about, you know. So that stuff does interest me. Not to go too into conspiracy theories and all that, but you know, there's some crazy stuff out there. Proper crazy stuff.
Number 21, Death Valley. Death Valley National Park might sound like somewhere that's quite hot and hellish, but there's actually an abundance of nature to enjoy here. Okay. There are huge boulders seemingly lying around on a grand scale, canyons carved by gushing streams that slice through the land,
that's beautiful.
Sand dunes that actually sing, and soaring mountains to tackle. True to its title, it is nevertheless a scorching area, one of the hottest spots in the U.S. Dante's View offers a panoramic vista across the southern portion of Death Valley Basin from atop the Black Mountains.
That don't look real. Are these real images? See, this looks amazing and it looks beautiful, but I'd get there and I'd probably stay for about 10 minutes because I just cannot handle the heat. So it's probably not worth the journey for me to go to a place like this, but although it does look very nice. Again, it's just not my biome of choice. I don't know, a landscape of choice. I don't think I'd survive well here. I need some water access in case I get too hot. Jump in a lake.
Number 20, Crater Lake.
Okay, here we go. This is more like it. This is right up my street.
The only national park in Oregon, Crater Lake National Park, is named after the eponymous lake, formed by a huge volcanic eruption around 7,700 years ago. It's the deepest lake in the entire United States. The sparkling waters of this magnificent lake itself reflect the surrounding craggy mountain peaks in its mirror-like surface for a gorgeous effect and some inspiring photo opportunities. There are over 90 million trails that crisscross the park, but most of these can only be accessed in summer as snow covers trails for much of the year.
Yeah, this one looks awesome. You're not going to go swimming in that though, it's going to be bloody freezing in there. No chance. No water sports.
Number 19, Acadia.
Acadia sounds like a place like Game of Thrones or something. Acadia, or out of a fantasy novel. Kind of looks like it as well. It's beautiful. This again. I mean, I've never been to America, so I don't know what I'm judging it based on. It just, if you showed me this picture, I wouldn't guess America. This looks very like seaside English town. Very European again. Very beautiful. Lots of green. We got the sea. Is it the sea? A lake?
New England's one and only national park, dating back to 1916, Acadia sits on the coast and boasts some dramatic views of this region's storied shoreline. Acadia National Park is all about rewarding mountain hikes, strolls along the shore, beautiful bike rides, and drives that will induce oohs and ahs. There's a surprisingly varied landscape to discover in this national park, from its dense forests and languid lakes to boulder-strewn beaches dotted with lonely lighthouses.
This is my favourite so far, easily. We got good forest land, we got lakes, we got beaches.
There are also sandy beaches and islands, such as the famous Mount Desert Island, to explore
We've got
here.
a little desert. Got a bit of everything in this place. I mean, this video's ranking them for us, but this is my favourite so far. What was this called? Oh, Acadia. The land of Acadia. Yeah, stunning.
Number 18, Canyonlands. Canyonlands National Park is a truly otherworldly place.
It's like Mars.
With a landscape more like something you would expect on Mars than Earth. The largest national park in Utah
Come on,
is all
get me a job at Touropia.
about its canyons. These snake around its ancient landscape, which is also punctuated by 1,000-foot-tall white cliffs above the Colorado and Green Rivers, as well as strange rock formations. The park itself is divided into 4 sections by both these rivers, forming a Y shape in this rocky, alien stretch of land. Island in the Sky sits in the middle and is the busiest part of the park. For good reason. The views are incredible.
It's nice. Again, I don't want to explain myself again. It's not for me. It is beautiful. Would I go there though? Probably not.
Number 17, Redwood.
Okay.
Home to the giant trees of the same name, Redwood National Park lies on the northwestern Pacific coast in California. It's home to some of the tallest trees in the world.
This looks beautiful. Gotta love the nature. I've just got a feeling there's going to be bears in it, which after watching the most dangerous animals in the US, would have me on edge.
An enigmatic mix here of lush coastal scenery and lush prairie lands. The redwood trees are also some of the most ancient trees on the planet, with branches covered in moss and ferns. There are plenty of trails to enjoy walking through the vast forests, which make for good days out. To really soak up what the park has to offer, it boasts campgrounds and backcountry sites for overnight stays.
Okay. I mean, this probably goes to number 2 for me at the moment. Acadia's still sitting pretty at the top. Okay, number 16.
Number 16.
What's that, the
Grand
Rockies?
Teton. Grand Teton in the Rocky Mountains
Grand
is
Teton.
a wild wilderness of 12 peaks sculpted through the ages by glaciers.
This
This
sick.
includes, of course, the Grand Teton itself, which stands at an impressive 13,775 feet above sea level.
Jesus, that's some altitude sickness right there, people.
The beautiful landscape here is just begging to be hiked. There are captivating canyons filled with fresh forests to explore, crystal
Yeah, this is
alpine lakes to
stunning.
marvel at, and fragrant wildflowers which provide pops of color. This rugged land plays host to all manner of beasts, including elks, moose, and bears.
Dangerous territory then, because from that video, elks and moose were like 2 of the most dangerous ones, and bears obviously as well. It must be so easy to be like a travel blogger in America. You've got so many beautiful places, so many different places, all in the same country. You guys are so lucky. I hope you know that. Look at that. How could you not be happy there? Especially if you're on one of those little boats. They're kind of giving me Dexter vibes though, those boats.
Number 15, Mount Rainier.
15.
The
This doesn't look like a national park.
5th highest peak in the United States, Mount Rainier itself is an icon of a mountain that can be seen through much of Washington state. Rainier is actually an active volcano that last erupted as recently as 1854. Close to the urban areas of Puget Sound, Mount Rainier National Park and its 26 glaciers is a hiker's paradise.
26 glaciers?
With fabulous hiking trails lacing the foothills and carpets of flowers blooming in spring and summer. Many people attempt to climb to the snowy peak of Rainier, but it's tough going. Only half the adventurers who try go the whole way.
Sounds like a challenge. You challenging me, woman? Let's do it. That is stunning. Really nice. How do you say this? Sequoia National Park.
14. Sequoia. This national park
I said Sequoia.
is named after another species of the sequoia family, the Sequoiadendron giganteum, colloquially known as the giant redwood. Drive-through trees and huge ancient examples of the redwoods here characterize the park. In fact, it's here that you will find General Sherman, a giant redwood that's claimed to be the largest living tree on Earth. There are also deep 10,000-year-old caves that hide supersized stalactites. For a breathtaking vista of the Sierra Mountains, head to Eagle View.
That place is definitely unique. I've never seen trees like that. Look at the size of them. Nice little time lapse.
Number 13. Arches. Another of Utah's national parks that is made up of Martian Badlands, the sandstone landscape.
So you guys basically just have like different planets in your country then, because a few of these places are just Mars. Like this in Earth, look at it, it's red. Why is everything so red?
Is out of this world. There are a sublime selection of rock arches, striped pink and red buttes, as well as other strange and intricate rock formations. Landscape Arch is actually one of the largest natural arches in the world, measuring in at 306 feet across. This is an easy-access national park with a selection of short hikes to embark on, but possibly more popular are rock climbing and canyoning. The fiery furnace, a famous formation, blazes orange and red as the sun sets each day.
Okay guys, we are going to leave this video here for now. We got through 13 of the 25, so we got 12 left to go. Otherwise, it's going to be a massively long video, and I don't want to put you guys through too much in one sitting. So what we're going to say is if this video gets 300 likes, then I will drop the part 2, and we'll finish off the last 12 of the best 25 national parks in the US. If you did enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below on any other types of videos you do want to see from myself. And don't forget to like it. 300, we'll drop part 2. Let's go. Take it easy, guys. See you for the next one. Peace.